We're so dumb.
Hey everyone. We are. It's okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Nerds in a Podcast, or as I should say, Two Nerds in a Birthday, because it's Jamie's birthday. Wait. Cue DJ horn sound effects. Heck yeah. It's a birthday, and we're throwing all the confetti in the air, and we're not cleaning it up either.
Nope, because it's the birthday month
your birthday.
for both of us, and it's my birthday specifically, so there will be no cleaning of any kind.
Birthday month. You are April 1st.
Yep.
April Fools.
Yep. I'm the fool all the time for
The
everything. I am the fool, not a fool, the fool.
The fool forever.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are 30 again.
Yes, for the second year in a row.
So how does it feel being 30 again?
It is weird. It's still weird because I don't know. I feel like probably every 30-year-old kind of goes through it where you don't feel like you're 30. Like I know like my mom friends that are older, they're like, yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't feel 50. I don't feel 48. Like, and I get it. Like I feel like after I don't know, 25, you just don't feel your age anymore.
Yeah,
like,
it all just kind of blends together. Like, sometimes you feel in your 20s and then your body's like in its 60s.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, when you get to an event, like a concert or something, you're like, I can do this all night. And then 10 o'clock rolls around, you've had one drink, and you've been standing for an hour, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go home now.
Yeah, like I'm tired. I want to be in my own bed. Like, yeah.
In my pajamas, no bra, just chilling. And then sometimes you're like, you know what? No, I can do this. And you party really hard or you drink a lot. And then the next day, you're like, I definitely should not have done that. Like, that was a bad decision. But then it's kind of the cycle of life, because then you do it again because you think this time it'll be different. This time I'm prepared, and then you're not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like too, when you're out of, I feel like I stopped feeling like the age I am when I graduated college and jumped straight into work, because like school has always marked the years, right? Start and stop of school. And you're like, okay, and you're moving up, you're learning more things, newer things, expanding upon things you already know. And then when you stop going to school and it just becomes work, and you, like, I've worked at the same place for almost 9 years.
Which hesitantly says.
Yeah, it's terrible because I work retail, and it's just like, to me, that's one of the worst things is that I could say is that I've worked at the same retail store for 9 years. I'm
getting there. I'm at 5 years, so I'm about halfway there.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I am thankful for the steady job, for the really good paycheck, for the 3 weeks of paid vacation that I have definitely earned. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that store. A lot of friends made, a lot of curse words dropped. But it's just like, ugh, retail, like, bleh. But like, there's no like marker of time. Like for retail, the biggest marker is Christmas and inventory. Yeah. And every year I'm like, I gotta get out before Christmas starts. But for us in particular, because Christmas is our biggest seller of the year, it comes earlier and earlier and earlier every single year. So it's just, I'm imagining we are quickly heading in the direction that it's just, we're gonna just have Christmas all year round. And then I'm really not gonna know what time is, because I don't know what time is now. It's gonna be a time warp. Yeah.
Time warp. Yeah.
People are gonna be like, oh yeah, it's been another 3 years. And I'm like, it's Christmas all year. I don't know any different. Like, I don't know what time is. Time is an illusion.
Facts. Time is not real. Space is not real. We're just living in a simulation.
We really are. Somebody is sitting at their computer playing The Sims, and it's us. Like, it's so weird. I had this, which I don't know. This could be a wild episode, so I need everybody to buckle in.
Buckle in, folks.
Yeah, strap in, get your drink, get a snack. It's gonna be a wild one. But every time somebody goes, "We're living in a simulation," I seriously feel like that sometimes because I will be like listening to music and like it's like right now it's the same playlist that I've been listening to like
For the last
for
year.
yeah, it's literally Bad Omens and Bring Me the Horizon. It's the same like 30 songs and I swear on my life sometimes the songs seem like they're sped up just a little bit. And I'm like, why
You're like,
does it
that's not
sound
right.
different? Why is this weird?
That's not
And it
right.
literally reminds me because, like, anybody who's ever played The Sims out there, when you fast forward and you can hear their voices go, and the music gets like, that's what it feels like. And I'm like, we're living in a simulation. Like, this isn't real.
Yeah, and the pigeons are drones.
Yeah.
So
Poor pigeons.
this isn't even a birthday episode anymore. This is a conspiracy episode. Go.
Yeah. Get your tinfoil hat out of the closet.
Birthday episode is over.
Yeah. Just kidding. We reeled you in with that title.
Fooled you.
And now you're here for the conspiracies.
This is the best April Fool's episode we could have posted.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. Birthdays, I still love celebrating birthdays. Like Casey and I are the same where we just celebrate like the whole month beforehand.
Yeah.
It's an all-out event. I feel like I've crammed so much stuff around my birthday this year because like last weekend I went to Universal. As you're listening to this episode, I'm on my way to Disneyland. And then my friend from Utah is out for the weekend, so we're gonna be hanging out all weekend. And it's just like it feels like nonstop, honestly, because then like 2 weeks we've got then The Last of Us comes out the weekend after. So that's just gonna be a whole
April's
day
gonna
event
be
for me.
rough. It's gonna be okay. I don't know if April's gonna
Wild.
be good or bad. Because why would they do that? Why would they put I have so much to say about The Last of Us, dude. I'm so not ready.
I'm not either. And I just like I'm excited because I love what they did with season 1. I know everybody has their grief and everything. I loved season 1. I like Bella Ramsey as Ellie. Is she the same Ellie from the video game? No. But I also think Pedro's version of Joel is not the same Joel either.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his Joel and her Ellie very much complement each other, just like video game Joel and video game Ellie do. I know that's everybody's like number one grief. And then I also think it's funny too because everyone's like, well, how could she play the younger version and the older version of her? And I get it. A lot of people from like freshman year of high school to like, senior year of college tend to have a glow up of some kind. Mm-hmm. I look exactly the same. Exactly the same. So like the fact that she doesn't change a lot, I'm like, I get you, girl. I was there too. I look exactly the same.
Yeah.
I have more wrinkles now, but that's it.
I don't know. I look different, I feel like, than when I was younger.
Yeah, I feel like you look different too because your face in particular when you were younger was such a baby face for so long.
Yeah.
The tattoos and obviously the constantly changing hair color also does. But like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't like it's funny because every time I see on Instagram people do the jump from 2016 to now is so violent, and I'm like, for me it's not. It's exactly the same. So I feel like it just depends on the person.
Also, it's not like that. Like it's not like 40 years.
Yeah, it's like supposed to be like 5 years or something like that, right?
It's not like a 10-year time jump. Like 5 years is a long time, but also
Yeah.
like it's really not that long because think about where we were 5 years ago to like
Yeah.
today. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
But also like too, it's they've been living in Jackson. They've been living in a safe place where they can, you know,
mhm.
they have food and they have resources. They don't have to scavenge for anything. So, if anything, the only thing that should theoretically change is that they're probably a little tubbier because they don't have to starve. And I would imagine that, like, Joel and Tommy and anybody who's, like, in their age bracket, their hair probably has a little bit of gray in it now. But, like, when you go from like living in such a dire situation to living in a comfortable situation, I feel like the aging jump isn't so harsh, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
mean, I am very like I just have mixed emotions. I'm excited, but like I'm also going to cry and like why would you do that? And I know
in
it's
the
going to
birthday
happen.
month,
Yeah, because it's going to happen like dude, I just give me one full episode, please.
no, I need at least 2 full episodes before we get to the beginning
Dude,
of the video game,
I'm
okay?
just so scared. I'm just so
I don't want to see a single golf club until at least 3 episodes in, okay?
Oh gosh. Remember that like Twitter thing I sent you? And it
Yes,
just
and
kept
it
popping
haunted
up.
me. It haunted me for so long because every time, so on, I don't know if it's just an iPhone specific thing, but Casey sent me a tweet. Like, she sent me the link in a text message. So every time I opened Safari and Google to look at anything, it was like links from your messages, and that was like the last one that anybody sent me for like a long time. So it was, and it showed the picture of Pedro Pascal's face on a golf ball with the golf club right behind it. And I was like, I can't believe you're stressing me out every single day just from that stupid link.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be very not fun.
I told my boss, I go, be prepared that if they keep that in this show and they show it like they did in the video game, I will not be coming to work the following day. I will need at least 24 hours of grieving,
I need
and then you'll
bereavement
be
time.
lucky if
Thank
you see me
you.
the day after that, because I listen, every time Pedro dies on screen, it breaks my heart. At least when he died in Kingsman, it was kind of funny cuz he got thrown into a meat grinder. Um but
Pedro
like
is the king of dying and everything.
yes,
He's
he
really good
is.
at it.
I
He's
know,
too
but
good
it
at it, actually.
stresses me out. I hate it. Um so and Joel as just a character is one of my favorite fictional men to exist. He and Dean Winchester are tied, I would say, for my favorite fictional man. So when I played through part 2 and now that we're going to be watching through part 2, I'm not going to be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
I will be 30 for the second year in a row and mentally not okay.
Yeah. We'll definitely be doing some very sad episodes about The Last of Us.
Absolutely.
So be prepared for that because I just am not ready. I can't.
Yeah.
I
We might
can't.
have to it might have to be a multi-episode thing because I don't know if we can handle that much emotional distress in one podcast episode. We're going to have to take it
Yeah.
in chunks.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. But we're excited. Nonetheless.
Yes, I am excited too for the all the new people joining the cast. I like a lot of them as actors and actresses and other things they've been in, so I'm excited to see them in here. I am excited to see Abby's storyline if they keep it the same or if they I'm excited to see what they change honestly because a lot of
Yeah.
people had a lot of grief with the video game, so I don't know if they're gonna try to like correct any of that or maybe take a different path. I feel like we're gonna end up in the same spot of an Ellie versus Abby
Yeah,
all
pretty
out
much.
fight. and my husband did. Like, I feel
I
like
wonder
that's
if they
just
use a golf club. They have to. That's iconic, right? They have to.
yeah, I feel like that if they're gonna keep a death scene, it's gonna have to be the same.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal.
But you know what? I do hope if they do keep that and they do show it, that the girl that's playing Abby, I really hope people don't like actually real life threaten her and hate on her. Because I know they've done that with a lot of people who've played like villains and stuff in the past. I mean, like look at Joffrey from Game of Thrones. He was basically hated out of the industry from fans. That's why he's not an actor anymore.
He acted so good
That
at
people
being
thought,
a like a shit ass character, which is fair
yeah,
because he was shitty, but like that's obviously not the actor. That's the kid.
that's
Like
not
people
how
are
he
so
is in real
stupid.
life.
People
Like
are
it's a
so
fictional
dumb.
character. Like the people took it too far, and that's why he doesn't act anymore. So I'm hoping, praying that she doesn't get treated like that because she is an amazing actress. I loved her, and she was in the show with Tim Allen called Last Man Standing. And she's hilarious. I really like her, so I hope that people realize that she is playing a fictional character, and that if I imagine if she had the choice, she would not willingly kill Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also Pedro Pascal, because so they've done The Last of Us 2 premiere, which I know we talked about it in the last one because my friend got to see Pedro with her own two eyeballs. But all of the outfits he's been wearing for this like press tour for The Last of Us, that I know it's a t-shirt, that adult content t-shirt, but man, does his arms look so good in that t-shirt with his slutty little glasses. Oh,
He's so silly. I
I
love
love him.
when he was on I forgot who it was, and they were talking about his coffee order.
I think that was Stephen Colbert, I believe.
Something like that. I don't know all
But
that. I
yeah,
only know
he was like that was the most
yeah.
violating thing. His freaking like 6 shots of espresso black with ice, like Pedro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't
That's
know.
like, oh man.
That's like scary. Like I are you okay? Do you
He's
need a
not.
doctor?
He was
Like
not okay.
that's really scary.
Like, get your heart checked, my friend,
Yeah,
because
also like the fact that you can just cuz I'm like a little wussy. Like I can drink black coffee. I like not a problem. But like black espresso, I cannot
yeah,
do. But like but I don't prefer black coffee either. Like if I'm gonna go to Starbucks, I'm getting like a sissy drink. You know what I
yeah, we're getting
mean?
the frilly drinks. We
Yeah.
don't do just
So
straight up
yeah, no.
coffee.
I will like if that's my only option is like black coffee,
If it's
fine.
black coffee or nothing, I'm gonna drink the black coffee.
Yeah. But yeah, no. That's crazy. I forgot what this episode was even about. Your birthday or Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, but honestly, that's the same thing
I mean,
because
yeah, his birthday is the next day.
yeah, we at midnight is when I hand over the reins to him for
You
birthday
passed the
rites.
baton.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Pedro Pascal. But yeah, the 8 shots of espresso is kind of wild because I've drank black coffee, and to me it doesn't even really taste like anything except just flat out bitter. Like some people will go, "Oh yeah, it's got like hints of caramel in it," and rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, it tastes like dirty bean juice. Like I don't know what to tell you. Um, and so just and it's funny because he tried to justify it as he's like, you sip it throughout the day. I'm like, Pedro, that makes
I feel
it
like that just makes it
worse
worse. Yeah,
because
because then
then
the
it's
ice
watered
melts.
down
Yeah, no.
espresso.
No, thank you. I'll pass
Like,
on that one.
I understand, like, a lot of people don't like sugar or creamer, and they're like, ooh, it's too sweet. But, like, I'm talking like a splash. Like, make it at least like a soft brown instead of just dark brown.
Yeah, make it like at least look like
Semi drinkable. Like,
yeah.
no.
My
Gross.
God, this cat is not leaving me alone. So, if you hear the noise, it's him.
It's a good boy.
Yeah, my spray bottle is across the room, and he keeps attacking my feet.
Oh Oh gosh. But yeah, so and you know what's funny? Pedro and his little slutty glasses. I don't know if you ever have seen Alan Richardson. He plays Reacher in the show Reacher. He was
Mhm.
also in a movie called, oh my gosh, what was it called? It has a really long title. It had Henry Cavill in it. It was a period piece movie, something about ungentlemanly warfare, something or other. But he has slutty little glasses in that movie. So the second Pedro came out in that outfit, I was like, oh my god, it's Alan Richardson vibes.
OMG.
Yeah, and like I've got the like I mean Alan Richardson is like super jacked, but like Pedro still has really nice arms right now.
Mhm.
Because he's got to be buff for Joel. So it was a 10 out of 10 right before. That was a nice like birthday start off. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else. What else? What else?
How do you
Mm,
feel being
old.
old? Yeah, being
um,
crippling,
yeah, I mean, the years keep coming and they don't stop coming.
and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
um yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. I feel like when you get older, the main marker of time, if you don't have children, is like things that you seen as a child or experienced as a child start like aging, like on your birthday, as a matter of fact, Casey, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is coming back into theaters for its 20th anniversary.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it is funny because like I've been talking to like my, people like Wyatt and my friend Joe who they're like in the 25-year range.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, we can go see it in the theaters." And I'm like, "I did see it in the theaters the first time when it came out."
Yeah, no, I okay, my let me say something. My coworkers, I have coworkers that are like 22.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I'm not even like that old, right? Like I'm like
No, you're almost
mildly old.
29?
I'm almost 29. But like like even that like generational age gap,
Yeah.
I'm like sometimes I'm like I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't understand. They're like we graduated on camera, and I'm like that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were like COVID.
COVID kids.
Yeah. Um
Yeah, I've got a few of
so
those too. I'm like,
yeah, it's crazy. Um and then it makes me feel old when I'm like, "Oh, do you remember like do you know this?" And then they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm not even that old, okay?"
yeah, yeah. And then you get the like especially in relation to internet humor and memes when
Yeah.
you start like cuz I have some friends, I have a lot of friends that are like again from like 22 to 25 who are well educated in the memes, and they understand like a lot, like if I make a reference to something they still understand it, which is top
Mhm.
notch. Many of them have older siblings, which I think helps,
Yes.
but like sometimes I get even younger people and they make a reference and I'm like, I don't know what that
I
means.
don't understand your lingo.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
and then I'll say something and they'll be like, isn't that a really old Vine? And I'm like, yeah, and like,
They're like, I don't even know what Vine is. I'm like, oh, good
yeah, or like I'll
lord.
be like, oh, it's from a Vine, and they'll be like, a what? And I'm like,
They're like, I was in
no.
diapers when Vine came out. I'm like, that's crazy. What do you
Or they're
mean?
like, I was in the 5th grade when Vine went out. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that makes me feel old because I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, Vine was like my TikTok of the day.
Yeah.
Like Vine started all of this, okay? TikTok
Yes.
ran Vine walked so TikTok could run, okay?
Yeah. And honestly, like, in my humble opinion, which I know is going to sound like an old person opinion, I think Vine was better because nobody was on Vine to make money.
Yeah, I was
Nobody was
literally
on
just
Vine to be
yeah.
famous.
Yeah, it was just like good vibes. And
I
at
was gonna
first, it was
say,
like literally like 6 second videos. Like they literally, you
yeah.
could only post 6 second videos. My
So you had
headphones
to
are like,
figure out how to be funny in 6 seconds. Like,
yeah. And then like, I feel like near the end of Vine is when it like started to do that.
yes.
And then that's when it made its way to like whatever the fuck happened after that. Um,
Yeah, the weird timey-wimey where there was like no Vine, but TikTok was musically, and yeah, it was just like a oof.
yeah, it was like a weird time, but Vine was the OG, and we'll miss you
Ugh,
forever, Vine.
rip Vine.
Rip Vine.
Ripperino.
Sometimes I look up Vine compilations like on YouTube because like I
Oh,
just miss them.
absolutely. And then I love when I come across a TikTok that gives Vine energy, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
following you
I'm
for
like
sure."
this would do good. This would do numbers on Vine.
Absolutely. And then I actually still follow a couple people from Vine, and their short content is still my favorite. I know some people have tried to go to long form content, and I feel like some of them it just doesn't, they are not good at long form content. Like their
Yeah.
true like skill lies in short form content. Um but yeah, like that one TikTok I sent you from that girl that was trying that filter, the tap filter.
Mhm.
I followed her since Vine. She was one
Yeah.
of those people I found from Vine, and I was just like, oh yeah, she's still like, again, short form content is
And she's
hilarious.
hilarious. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Um, but yeah, that TikTok I sent you, I sent it to you because I was like, Casey, this is like a Casey TikTok. Like I
Mood.
feel like you would have the same reaction to everything she had on there. It also gave like Magic 8 Ball vibes, which I love a good Magic 8 Ball.
Me too. I want to get one, and then I'm gonna put it on my desk, and then that's just gonna make all my decisions.
Absolutely. I used to have one back in the day, and I don't know if I still have it because I keep freaking everything. Um, but I don't know if I still have it because it might, because for I imagine most of our audience knows what a Magic 8 Ball is, but the Magic 8 Balls have liquid in them, and I feel like I might have had to throw mine away because the liquid
Oh,
evaporated
like
inside of
yeah.
it. Because mine was like literally from the 90s. Like I literally had that Magic 8 Ball for so long. I'm also, one thing I think I
That's vintage.
regret.
You should have kept it. That could have been vintage.
Yeah, but it had no liquid in it, so it wasn't really
Still,
good.
could have been
Um,
vintage
but that's
to
if I gave it
somebody.
away. I could still have it in a
That's
box
true.
somewhere. I have
That's
no
true.
idea. But speaking of vintage, I regret with all my heart. I used to have a lava lamp, and it was blue and green, and I gave it away a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, I miss that lava lamp.
Ugh,
I
I
don't know
miss
where I
lava
would put
lamps.
it.
I miss lava lamps in general, but like they were a fire hazard, like for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I remember one time I like put my hand on the glass of the lava lamp and it was warm. Like, and that was the part that was showing. And I'm like, oh, oh. But also, like, I saw somebody, I believe it was TikTok, and they were buying like vintage lava lamps, and one of them had like the liquid had started evaporating, so the lava part of it was like congealing in a really weird
Ew.
way. Yeah, it was really gross to look at, but like she basically replaced the liquid and the stuff inside of it, and I'm like, I don't know if I ever needed to know what was in a lava lamp, but it was really interesting.
Yeah, also like lava lamps when they weren't turned on were like just so gross, like to look
Yeah.
at because they were just
Yeah.
like this giant ball of like what? Like what is that? Like
Yeah,
I
I think it's
genuinely don't know.
wax.
Oh,
I
is
think it's
it?
wax, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, because I'm like, what
Which
the? I never, dude.
yeah.
I literally, Jamie, you just gave me a new fact because I literally never knew that.
I'm
That's
pretty sure.
crazy.
Let me
That
Google
makes
to
so much
double
sense,
check, but
though.
I'm pretty sure it's wax. And
That makes
then, but you
sense.
have to have a special liquid to go inside. Like it's not just water
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there. You have to have a special liquid.
That makes sense because
Um.
then it like heats up and like okay, yeah, that makes sense. Um,
Yep, it's
now I
paraffin
want a lava lamp.
wax.
Now I want a lava lamp.
But that's what kind. That's how you. That's I think that's why they were warm, because you had to heat up the wax so it kind of bloop bloop
Oh my god,
bloop
that
bloop.
makes so much sense.
So there is your wise tidbit of wisdom from your favorite 30 for the second time podcast host,
Yes,
is
the
that
older you get, the more you know.
is that the inside of a lava lamp is special liquid and wax. But yeah, I miss my lava lamp. And you know what's so funny? So Polly Pocket has had like a resurgence, which I love. I love Polly Pocket. I always have loved Polly Pocket. But Polly Pocket has been on the move. She's done a lot of collabs with a lot of like brands, which is kind of cool. My mom and I were in Target yesterday, and my mom goes, "Did you see the Target Polly Pocket?" And I was like, a Target Polly Pocket. And there's literally, so you know how like traditionally the like little Polly Pocket, it looks like a little compact, and then you open it
Hmm.
up and it has
And it
like
has a bunch of snacks in it.
yeah, or a bunch of like little things,
That you can
and
chew on.
yeah, yeah. If you're Kingsey or if you're me, you just play with them like a normal person.
Or they always end up in your mouth because you have some sort of weird oral fixation. I
Yeah.
love Polly Pocket. I used to chew on Polly Pocket clothes like no other.
Yeah.
I probably
Yeah, those were
swallowed a
the
bunch.
bigger those were the bigger Polly Pockets, but, like, these are,
Hmm.
like, the little, like, the itty bitty Polly Pocket, like, the truly, like, pocket-sized Polly
Yeah, yeah,
Pockets,
yeah,
but this one, it was literally, like, on the front of it, it had the Target dog, Bullseye,
yeah.
and then you open the
Cute.
compact, and it's Target inside,
Oh my
and it
god,
came
that's
with,
so
like, a little Target
cute.
employee and a little shopper, and best part was it came with a very, 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 very tiny Bullseye the Target dog.
Did you get it?
I did not.
You should get it. That's very cute.
Yeah, I would have, but for those of you who don't know, I'm a very big Funko Pop gal. I love a good Funko Pop. And one of my all-time favorite shows besides Supernatural is called Psych. It used to
Hmm.
be on USA Network long time ago. It ended in 2014, but I am here to say the fandom is still very strong, and thank you to whoever pushed for it, but they are making a Funko Pop set with the two main characters in one box. So I get a Gus and a
Whoa.
Sean, and I'm so excited. I pre-ordered it. Even though the like $8 shipping kind of killed a little bit of me on the inside because I was like, why is it $8? Um, but I mean, it made the set like $32 total, so I was like,
Mhm.
that's fine, I
That's what I mean. I
guess.
think I paid like $30 for the one that I made of me, and that's just a normal pop, so
Yeah,
it could be
yeah, and
worse.
I've done that too. So I was like, it's fine. And it was weird because they were like, oh, you can pre-order it on Entertainment Earth or Amazon. And I normally do Amazon because we have Prime, so we either normally get one free shipping or two really cheap shipping. But the Amazon was like, oh, it's unavailable. And I'm like, it's a pre-order. How is it unavailable? But whatever. So I pre-ordered it from Entertainment Earth. It's supposed to come out in May, so I'm very excited. Sean is holding a pineapple, so that makes it even better.
Wow, that's
Yeah, so
cool.
that's what I bought instead of the Target
I don't
Polly
know
Pocket.
anything. I don't know anything about that show except for like it has relation to pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
And the quotes that you wait. Hold on. Um, is it which one is it?
It's the banana.
Congratulations, you've won the bitchiest banana.
Yeah, and then the easy bake oven.
Oh, that one's covered by another sticker. I just see are
It says,
you
"Are you a
are
fan of delicious flavor?" or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, you stuck them on
Um,
there. I'm like, I don't know what they mean. I think somebody pointed them out once, and I was like, oh
yeah, and you're like, I
yeah.
don't know.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. There's so many on there, but yes.
Yeah, both those
Yeah.
quotes are from season one. I highly recommend if you're looking for something funny and lighthearted, definitely check out Psych. I believe it's on Amazon Video, Prime Video for free still? Question mark. I'm not sure. It's a
Don't
really good
quote us.
show. I believe it's 6 seasons and 3 movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the fandom is like not letting the show die because it's such a good show. It's so good. I highly recommend. It makes me laugh. I think you would definitely really like Sean. Um, he's such a goof all the time. Um, but basically, if you've never seen it, it's about Sean Spencer. He's like really smart, but he's also really lazy, and so his like dad is a cop who trained him to be super observant, and he's kind of like taken that to the next level, and so he pretends to be psychic for the Santa Barbara Police Department and help solve cases, and then gets paid for it, and he ropes his best friend Gus into it, and they start basically a fake detective agency to do this for this, mainly for the Santa Barbara Police Department, but they take cases for other things. It's so good. I love it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10.
But yeah, so I pre-ordered those, and then I also pre-ordered, there was two of them. One of them was my favorite character from One Piece so far, which is Vivi, Princess Vivi, and her giant duck that she is able to ride, which his name is Karoo. They made a Funko of that, and then I believe I pre-ordered a Megumi Funko, the one with all the bunnies.
Megumi, I love him.
Yeah, I love our Grumpy Spiky boy.
I have the so I think Jamie got me the Megumi pop, and
Mm-hmm.
then you got me Mojito
I
and
did get
Yuji.
you.
Did you get me Yuji too?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Um,
technically, Natalie got you Yuji because she sent me a text one day and was like, "Do you want any of these?" And Yuji was one of them, and I was like, "Oh, I think the pink one is one of the people that Casey likes." And then I sent you the photo, and you were like, "The one with the pink hair," and I'm like, I was correct.
correct. But I have Mojito in between Yuji and Megumi on my shelf, so very fitting for them.
Yeah,
I need to get my other Funkos. I have like so many of them.
yeah,
I need to get them, but I have a lot, like a lot.
yeah. I do too. Like the ones I've pre-ordered, I don't have anywhere to put them. Like I have a whole shelf above my window that's 2 rows high full of Funkos with a bunch of little Funkos in front of them, and then I have a whole cabinet full of Funkos. It's funny because Wyatt hates Funkos. Like he used to collect
What?
them, and then he was like, "I hate these. Don't buy them for me." And I was like, "Okay, sure." Um, but I don't know. I Funkos is one of those things like you either like the art style or you don't. Like there's no in between. I like the style of Funko. I also, which my friend Joe agrees, it's a nice cheap way to collect things
Yeah, it is.
because Wyatt's always
Well,
like
cheap, yeah, quote unquote
cheap, quote
cheap.
unquote cheap. It's very addicting, but to be fair, like Wyatt collects like the actual like statues,
Yeah, and compared to
and those
that, they're
are,
very cheap.
yeah, they're like those things are like 50 and up for a single statue. That's like the size of a Funko Pop. So I'm like, um, I I don't collect Funko like to. Some people collect them to hold on to them and then to eventually resell them at a higher value. I collect Funkos because I like the characters. That's all
Yeah, me
I'm.
too. I have some that I probably could sell for like some good money because I have like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of like FYE and like Toys R Us exclusives, but
Oh,
I'm like, I'm not gonna sell them because
because I like them.
they're mine.
Yeah.
These are characters that I like. I have
Mm-hmm.
like, I actually do need to go through and sell some of mine because like when I worked at Hot Topic, they always had like buy two get one free,
Yep.
and so I would have to buy like
Or when they
sometimes
went on
yeah,
clearance.
I literally have like I bought like would buy like a random pop because I'm like, okay, well it's free. Plus I get the discount. I don't know what else to buy.
Yeah.
So I do need to go through and sell some of them, but like it's very few and far because most of them
Yeah.
are
I love a good
I love them.
Funko.
Me too.
And I like to like. I feel like they're expanding what kinds of like show. Like they're getting more like licensing options, so you get
Mhm.
more characters. Like I love a lot of the anime stuff. is coming out. I do need more JJK Funkos.
Me too.
Um, I particularly need Nanami and Geto, preferably, to be in a new Funko. Geto, the only one I've ever seen. I need Geto before he goes crazy. In that little time slot that everybody talks about in their good old days, I need
When
him
he's a
from
sweet
when
boy.
he's just a sweet boy who wants to fight monsters with his best friend.
Yeah.
I need that one, not the one with the scar across his head that he could lift off and reveal a monster inside of there. Um, but yeah, so I'm excited to see like what other characters they come out with because I love a good Funko.
Me too. It's very hard to. The only thing I hate about Funko is like, if you like, first off, they make so many of them.
Yeah.
I feel like I will never, ever, ever, ever have a full complete set ever
Mm-hmm.
of any collection because there's
Yeah.
so many of them. And then there's like, God forbid you like Game of Thrones that much because like like the original, like Ned Stark one is like, so it's crazy. It's like the most expensive pop ever, I think. Last time I
Wow.
checked.
Probably.
Um, but like that, it like some Funko collectors are like literally crazy. Okay, first off, resellers are crazy.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
collectors are crazy. The market for like the black market of Funkos is so crazy. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just here to have a good time. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
here to have a good time and collect my Funko Pops. Okay.
Absolutely. It's like our freaking concert ticket debacle.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's like, I'm just trying to have a good time, people. I'm just trying to have a
Yeah.
good time.
Like
Let me
we're
have a good time.
not here to take it that seriously.
Yeah, like some
Like,
people are out here really trying the most, and I'm
yeah.
just trying to have fun and live my life. So that's
Yeah.
my
I
advice.
My favorite thing from Funko, which I wish they would have started a long time ago, is the itty bitties.
I love them so much.
They're so cute. And
I love,
honestly,
oh my God, I love them.
yeah. Did you ever get any more besides the couple that I gave you for Christmas?
Yeah, I got so I need to go to Target because Target has like the like best selection.
Mm-hmm.
But I love like the little like towns, like they have like the Bob's Burgers
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
with like his little storefront.
Uh-huh.
Um and like I love those ones. I have one of the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. It's Jack and his like little snowmobile.
Oh, cute.
And then I have a couple of Five Nights at Freddy's ones because I love Five Nights at Freddy's.
Enough.
FNAF, of course, obviously.
Yeah, I got
And
Tammy the Deadpool that came with the chimichanga truck.
that is amazing. No, the itty
Yeah.
bitty Funko Pops are literally like my favorite thing ever because, and like the best part about them is like, I can put them on my desk at work. I can like put them, they're just so
I like that you can
great.
have so many of them and they don't take up so much
They don't take up
space.
so much space. Like, I and I wish they would do, you know what I wish they would do? Like,
Hmm.
the I like the keychain sizes too.
Yeah.
And I wish
Yeah.
they would make like that size, like I don't know, like a mini whatever. Like the
Mm-hmm.
itty bitty ones are like for sure my favorite, just because they're like just like you said, they're so easy to like collect and
Yeah.
store, and like they're not like, once you get into, if you have not like got if you've never collect Funkos before, not only do they have like the standard ones, they have like giant
Chase
ones.
variants too.
Well, and they have like the big ones and
Yeah.
like
All
the
size, all kinds of sizes.
weird shaped box ones. They're just so
Hmm.
hard to display sometimes because they're all weird shaped. But the itty bitty ones are my favorite. I love them so much. Oh my God. They're so
The only
addicting.
thing I don't like about the itty bitty ones is a lot of times they are in a blind bag or a
Yeah.
blind box,
Hmm.
and I don't like that. I
I
don't.
don't I
I
liked it.
mean,
I wish, I mean, yes, I agree, but also I do like the blind bags because even if I get duplicates, one just lives on my desk at work. So
yeah, and
I
like
don't
when you get
care.
two, it's fine, but then it's like when you start getting like more than 2 duplicates, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, am I ever gonna, like me with Gojo, like, am I ever gonna get another character?
Yeah, but that one
I'm
is hilarious because Gojo drives you
He's just a
insane.
menace. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, he's here to give me a headache. And then freaking other Jamie gave me a One Piece blind bag, and it had my favorite character Sanji in it. And she was like, "I hope this breaks your Gojo curse." And I'm like, "I don't think it will, but I'm just gonna make you buy all my blind bag stuff so that you can."
She is good at it. She's good
She's
at it.
Yeah, she's just too amazing. Um, but yeah, I wish more of the itty bitty Funkos came in a not blind bag. I also, which I get, like I have all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Mhm.
and there was one set that came with 2 of them, and then the other set came with the other 2, and then you got, you know, I think it came with 5 total in each box. So I had to buy 2 different boxes in order to get all 4 of the Ninja Turtles. Whereas I
Yeah.
could have just bought one box with all the Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles, you know?
that's fair.
Um, it actually ended up working because I got all the Ninja Turtles, and then I also got April O'Neil. So I was like, okay, to me, that's the only one missing would be Casey Anthony. So like I have a pretty much what I would consider a complete set for the Ninja Turtles. Like that's enough to satisfy me
Yeah.
that I have my Ninja Turtles. Um, but I also love too, they've done a Star Wars version, a Harry Potter version, and an Avengers version where they give you like a little like acrylic display stand that's themed after those. Like the Harry Potter one, it's a little
Ah.
Hogwarts. So you
Wow.
could put all your
I
little
don't even
Harry
think
Potters.
I don't know if I've seen that. That's so cute.
I'll have to send you a picture. They're super cute. And
That's
so
why
I
they're
like
so
that they're
cute.
kind of doing like the little display that goes with the itties because they're literally so small. I don't even know what would be like, they're like an SD, the size of an SD card,
Yeah,
like height
they're
wise.
little.
They're very little. So I like that they're giving a little display that you could put them on. Um let's see, what was I doing? Hogwarts itty bitty display. And I believe you can buy it like separate, like just the display. You don't have to buy it. I think it comes with 2 of them, but um like I like that it I think the Avengers one, if I remember correctly, is like pre-filled, so you just get you get everybody and the
Mhm.
display. Um but they're pretty neato. So you can still like I like that you can still buy the blind bag and then just fill in your little Hogwarts castle. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is so cute. I love that so much. Oh my god. Stop.
So I
Stop
love
it.
the itty bitty stuff. I also love, and I look at it every time I'm in Target. They have the ones that come like your Jack Skellington one. They
Mhm.
have a Lord of the Rings one, and it comes with a little Hobbit door,
Oh my
little
gosh.
Hobbit hole door, and I'm
I
like, oh
love
my
them so.
gosh,
That's why I love the itty bitty ones because I feel like they can do like so many little things that like
yeah,
would be just like it would be big to make a big ass pop. Like
yeah,
they do like some of the movie scenes, but like I love that they like I want the Bob's Burgers one where like he's next to the restaurant.
mm-hmm,
Because I know they have like some Friends ones too. I've seen.
yeah. I think they
Um
did The Simpsons as well, if I
oh,
remember
I think they did.
correctly.
Oh, this is so great. Chef's kiss.
Um,
Good job, Funko. That was the best
yeah,
thing you did.
we love that.
A
I
round of
think my love
applause.
for the itty bitties too is they're literally like Polly Pocket. Like they're Polly Pocket sized. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I love Polly Pocket sized stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna put them
Um,
all in my mouth.
oh my god,
It's a
no.
choking hazard.
No. Yeah, choking
No.
hazard for children and Casey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but yes, I love the itty bitty stuff. It's so cute. Um, what else? I hope everybody strapped in. I told you this episode was gonna be wild because it's my birthday
Yeah,
and
it's
we get
gonna
to
be
talk
all
about
over the
whatever I want.
place. Yeah, it's her birthday and she makes the rules. So you guys can all shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to get
Just
that
bully the
crazy.
audience that is definitely not talking back to us right now.
Yeah, maybe Jamie is.
um, Yeah, yeah. Jamie's probably talking to us like we are sitting in the car with her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um but yeah, but it's been another year. I feel like it's weird. I feel like every time my birthday rolls around, I always get this feeling like I haven't done anything this year. Um like cuz let me see. How long ago was my UK trip? I think that was 2 years ago now. 3.
What?
And so like that year I was like we're making it off the continent. We're going to a different country. And so I felt really accomplished that year. But like this year I haven't gone really any I drove to Arizona to visit Casey. Um but like I'm like I haven't done anything this year. But then I have to remember that like last December I was in the hospital. So
Yeah.
like this was a recovery year, like, and kind of like a reset year. So um honestly, like this year has been like since January has been pretty nonstop for the most part. There's been lots of projects, lots of things to look forward to. Some trips have been planned, some unexpected things have happened, but I'm still going strong. I'm The one thing I'm always thankful for is like the constant support of friends and family. Like I haven't like lost any friends. I've gained some friends this year, which is really nice. Some coworkers have made it out of, the coworker sphere and into the friend sphere. Um but yeah, I mean it's just kind of like I feel like another filler year, which I know is kind of awful to say, but it's like not like it's okay. It's okay to have a filler year.
Yeah, it's okay to just like
So,
chill and just,
yeah, just take
not
it day by
always
day.
have big major crazy. Sometimes
Yeah.
life is just, life. That's what I got to
Yeah.
say about that.
Yeah. You got to enjoy the quiet cuz you don't always get it. So, like
Hmm.
I am
You never know
thankful
what's going to
that like
happen.
hmm yeah, yeah. So be thankful for the quiet moments cuz you don't always get them. But I'm also thankful that like nothing extremely like tragic or anything of that nature has happened. So, um may not have anything exciting, but also don't have anything tragic.
True. True, true.
um, but yeah, I
But
mean,
overall, a good year.
yeah, it has been a good year, and I am excited to see what this year holds. I know soonish, like within the next like 3 years, I have a trip to Japan in the
Oh,
works. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully a new job. I think I say this every year. I hope a new job is on the horizon. I would like better hours and more money.
that's fair. Yeah, me too.
But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the podcast will take off and we'll get really famous, and then we'll get to yap for a living.
Yeah. One day we
One
will.
day, one day we'll make it out of here. I'll be married to Pedro Pascal. You'll be married to Noah Sebastian. And we'll get to yap for a living.
Sounds like a plan.
And I think that's it. Do you have anything to add before we close out the episode?
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Another year. I've had a fun year with you.
Yay.
I'm very glad you're my friend. And oh my God, dude, how many birthdays have we celebrated together? I don't even know.
You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about that the other day. We have been friends for more than half our lives.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Like I've been friends with you longer than I have not been friends with you.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. Like, because what? You were 12 when we met? 11? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, I think maybe like 11.
So I have only not known you for 11 years.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Yeah. It was just like I was thinking about the other day, because whenever I talk about Natalie, um, who I've known since I was 5, whenever I talk about her, I just call her my sister because I call Zachary my nephew because I was literally
That's
thinking about this
basically
the
the
other.
same thing.
Yeah, I've literally only not known her for 5 years of my life.
That is so crazy. And
Like
those 5
that's
years, you were a baby, so
yeah. Yeah, I was literally talking who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Shannon at work, and I was like, literally the only difference between like me and like her older brother and her parents is they've known her for 5 years longer than I have. But like
yeah,
I've known Natalie longer than her little sister has known her, than
that's
Emma has known
crazy.
her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Just
We're
like
getting
like
old.
Natalie's known Tim his whole life. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah. So
Crazy.
time is weird. I am thankful for you as well. Um, and I'm thankful that you wanted to start this podcast with me.
And look at us, 2 years later.
Yeah, we're still going strong. We have only missed, I think, like twice in the entire 2 years. But even then, it was like we had to move it to the next day. We've never missed a week,
Yeah.
which is crazy. This is the
We're
most
going
consistent
steady.
about anything I think I've ever been. Like, as
Yeah.
far as like not like state required obligations like school or work.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah, like not like we're
free
getting I'm
will
not like here
project.
for I'm not like
Yeah.
getting paid or like paying to do this. We're
Yeah,
just
like
doing
this
it
is
for fun.
pure for fun. Um but yes, so cheers to another year around the sun. Um
Cheers. Brr, 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 brr. Wait,
yeah. Brr, brr.
wait, hold on. Pause.
Woo!
Heck yeah. Um and then not the next the episodes to come in the month will
Mhm.
be my birthday.
Yeah, we basically have, I think, is it 2 episodes in between ours this year? Let me see.
I think so.
Yeah, because so you've got 2 episodes before Casey's birthday episode. Your birthday's on a Friday this year.
Yes, it is.
You
Although I
lucky
work on
duck.
Saturdays, so that's not that
Oh,
exciting, but
sorry.
um it's fine because I'm seeing Poppy that week, so it's all good.
Yes. Yeah, super exciting. We have lots of things happening just in this month. So make sure to subscribe wherever you're listening so that you don't miss out on any of the festivities. Because not only did they start before our birthdays, but they will go on long after. Because it was funny. I can't remember what we were looking at, but there was something that was like my birthday is every day, and my mom looked at that and went, "That's Casey. That's what Casey says." Do you
True.
remember? Do you
It's my
remember
birthday.
when? Yeah, like every day, Casey was like, "It's my birthday," and I remember your mom being like, "No, it's not."
It is my birthday every day. I am the birthday princess every day.
Every day of every year, of every month, of all time. Um. So yep, subscribe. Don't forget to purchase your official Two Nerds and a Podcast sticker. You can also purchase the Psych stickers that Casey mentioned earlier over on Yield Etsy store. And we will see you guys in the next episode. So bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bow, 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 bow.